Does powder always make you look drier than the Sahara Desert? Here is how to fix that. This is part 2 of how to do your makeup for dry, sensitive skin. And as you can see, before we go in with powder, my skin is basically looking like wet. It's so dewy. And if yours isn't, then you did something wrong. So I'm first going in with a loose powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. It's my favorite, but any loose powder will work. Taking that on a wet beauty blender, dabbing it in, and then taking the palm of my hand and pushing it all in there. Now that it's pushed into there, the only place I'm taking it is directly under my eyes, and I'm making sure I'm really pushing it in. I'm not pulling or swiping, I'm pushing it in. And as you can see, that just melted right into my under eye. Now, the rest of the face is where people most likely go wrong. My dry skin girls are not going to do well with a super thick, heavy foundation powder all over this because it's going to bring out your texture, it's going to bring out those dry patches, and it's just going to look cakey. So I like to go in with a super light powder that's going to give you a skin-like finish. You don't want anything too matte, you're just trying to set it, you're not trying to suck it all in. This powder from Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Finish, has kind of saved my dry skin's life. So I just take a little bit on this big fluffy brush, I tap it off, and then I'm just going to do a light layer all over my face, avoiding the parts that have contour and blush on them. And once again, I'm tapping it in, I'm not rubbing. And now you're probably wondering, why did we avoid these parts with a blush and highlight? Well, let me tell you. For full glam girls like me, I like to reinforce my cream contour with a powder contour so it's a little more intense and it wears longer. So instead of doing a layer to set it and then another layer of powder contour on top, I'll just take the powder contour. Just taking this like fluffy angled brush, dipping into my contour, and then lightly just tapping it on top of the contour we already placed. And as you can see, that's just going to reinforce and set it down. Like I said, minimal amounts of powder. Now, if you're not a full glam girl like me and you don't need that reinforced, super intense contour, you can literally just set it with whatever powder you used, and that could be your base, and you're done. Now, same thing for powder blush. I'm just going to take a little bit, tap it off, and just dab it where I had that cream blush. Now is one of the most important parts. You want to take your wet beauty blender, now that all that powder is laid down, and just dab it all over your face to really sink it all in. Now, another very, very important step. You want to take your favorite setting spray and really give your face a real good spray. So there you go. Your base is basically done. It's still looking super glowy, super dewy. You don't have any dry patches, and it's just so gorgeous. I give you guys a super close-up so you can really see. All of these techniques together are going to give you the most gorgeous, dewy, not cakey, not dry, not flaky, beautiful skin.